How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the Subway Triple Threat Dessert, or I guess you call it the Subway Sidekicks. We have, sorry if the bag looks wet. I had to make sure to preserve the heatness. So we have the Footlong Churro, the Footlong Cookie, and the Footlong Pretzel. The churros from Cinnabon, the pretzels from Auntie, and the Footlong Cookies Subway. I do want to say respectfully, Andrew, shout out to my boy. I think your review was pretty dog shit. All right, pretty dumb. I think the takes you make are pretty dumb. Okay, you said the churro was pretty bad. The pretzel had moments where it had butter and salt, but it was super dense. You said the cookie is good, but it's a lot of damn cookie. You rated the churro 3 out of 10. You rated the pretzel 4 out of 10, and the cookie 7 out of 10. My mom loved the churro. All right. My mom also ate the pretzel. She said it was meh. She said the churro was amazing. I think these scores are pretty terrible, and I don't think you know what you're talking about, buddy. Anyway, let's start off with the churro. We'll find it. Here's the churro. I guess it's glazed with like sugar and brown sugar. They're pretty good. Now, I can't experience the full flavor of it because it's not as warm as it was when I got it. But pretty good. Like the flavoring and the sugar, I guess the sweetness and the flavoring is just right. This is not bad at all. Bros gave this a 3 out of 10. I think you're dumb, Andrew. This is like if I would say, I'll be honest, this is like a 7 out of 10. This is probably a 9 out of 10 if it was actually warm, fresh off the oven. It's very nice. Very sweet. And this is only $2, by the way, the churro. If you're a big churro fan, I mean, you're having a field day. Now, I want to shout out my other friend, Bryce, who also said, that the cookie should go with some ice cream or something. But if you're going to eat a lot of churros, I feel like it needs chocolate syrup. That's all it's missing. You have something to dip it in. Or caramel. Whatever you want to dip your churros in. But I would say 7 out of 10. I feel like if it's hot, it's 9 out of 10. But if it cools down a bit, if you're in the car, you live in the car or something, I feel like it's a 7 out of 10. Still good. Not bad. Added bonus, add some chocolate syrup. If you really want more zest. Now we got the Auntie Anne's pretzels. Looks very basic. Not enough salt already, I can tell. Looks like a centipede. Andrew gave this 4.5 out of 10. I think you're pretty stupid for that. Let's try it out. Let me see what you say. I'll be honest with you. I feel like this is just a loaf of bread with salt. Nothing more, nothing less. I will say the pretzel is probably the worst thing on the menu. No. Okay. Hear me out. It's a pretzel. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with this loaf of bread. I guess you could call this a loaf of bread. It's very skinny. My idea was to make it to a sandwich or something. Be creative with it. Now, I'd recommend not get the pretzel. I feel like if you really want a pretzel, just go to Auntie at the mall, or if you have a store near you. I feel like Subway did this dirty because it really is all I'm eating is a loaf of bread. A piece of bread. But that doesn't mean you can be creative, like I said. You can use it to make a sandwich. Very skinny sandwich. If you want to use it as a baguette to eat with your pasta, I think that you're just buying a loaf of bread, but you can still use it for many other things rather than just the pretzel bread thing from Auntie Anne's. I feel like this is a very niche pickup. This is almost like a pocket pick. You'd pick this, like I said, for some pasta or something. I wouldn't pick this for just to eat it like this. It's missing something. It needs a sidekick. It needs another sidekick to go along with it. But it is a good loaf of bread. I'll give them that. I'll finish this off camera because it's a lot. I want to eat the cookie. Now, this cookie's $5. Give it its own pan. Jesus. It's very soft. Holy moly, I expected this. Look how soft it is. It's very tender. This is very good. I might save some for my mom. Delicious. Now, I will give Andrew credit. My boy Andrew makes some delicious chocolate chip cookies. Out of this world. I rate those 10 out of 10. They're very chewy, nice. Now, if this was warmer, and yeah, if it was just warmer, I'd give this like a 9. Give it a solid 8, but still, it's up there. Now, Bryce, my homie, again mentioned that it would go good with some ice cream on top of it. And I was going to think about getting ice cream, but I don't want to make a mess. But I wanted you guys to see the melted ice cream on here. It looks kind of disgusting if I just put it there. But I will say this. Bryce is right. Adding some ice cream would make this a solid 10 out of 10. It almost tastes like a chocolate lava cookie-esque thing that you get like at Red Lobster or Applebee's. Get it piping hot, sit down at the Subway store, bring a pint of ice cream, boom, slap it on there. Ooh, You got a good course dessert. I'd recommend you do that. Very soft, very tender. I thought it was gonna be hard. No, it's actually delicious. Hands down. For $10, I mean for $5, this is delicious. I will say this. Subway did something right. You can get an affordable churro. You can get a loaf of bread for an affordable price if you want to. And you can get a good solid dessert as well. I feel like the churro and the chocolate chip cookie, Footlong Cookie and the Footlong Churro is where it's at. 10 out of 10. Very good things. I feel like the pretzel is kind of underwhelming. And like I said, it's a niche pickup. But if you want to be creative with your desserts for your family or for a group of friends, I feel like the cookie is most definitely way to go. Slap some ice cream on that thing. It's delicious. Y'all split it 3-3. You can split it 3-way, 4-way. Doesn't matter. 10 out of 10, man. This cookie is ideal for any situation. Dessert, sweet tooth wise. You name it. You can be creative with this cookie. But, you know, that's all I got, you know. I feel like the churro, again, a small pickup if you're like, damn, they don't sell churros at my gas station. Let me go to Subway. Pick up a couple churros for yourself. There you go. The pretzel, nah. So like I said, I'll state the pros again. Affordable. You can mix it up a way of multiple different variety of ways. You can remix this Sidekicks by Subway. The only con is the pretzel isn't that good, I'll be honest. And depending on your Subway, I feel like that's also a gamble. You could have a terrible Subway, and they could probably make this not taste as good or make it terribly. But if you have a good Subway, and they have employees and they know what they're doing, I feel like these are all solid choices for a dessert. That's the only gamble. That's the only con I can see. It depends on your Subway. I've heard stories that some Subways suck and some Subways are terrific. My Subway, thank God, is pretty terrific. But, you know, overall, I'd say these are well worth the pickup. I'd say these are a solid 7. I say, like I said, the churro's a solid 9 if it's warm and hot, but if you leave it in the car or whatever, or you leave it out and it deheats, it's a solid 7. The cookie, I'd say a 9 or 10. I'd say a 10 if you make it a creative cookie, but I'd say a 9 regardless. Even if it's deheats a bit, I'd say a solid 8. I don't think it turns into a solid rock yet. The pretzel, probably a 7 overall. I'm pretty sure it'd be an 8 if it was actually extra warm. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man. Like I said, be creative with these Footlong Sidekicks. There's a lot of possibilities you can make. Overall, great choices. Nothing but good vibes here on these things, man. Comment, subscribe, like. Tell me how you feel about these. Your experiences. If they taste bad, do you think it's Subway's fault, or you think it tastes bad in general? I'm open to other people's opinions and criticism. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Peace.